Very good evening once again from the Kalinga Stadium in Bhubaneswar. It is time for the penultimate game in the round-robin matches of the Hero Hockey India League 2026. And it will see the Accord Tamil Nadu Dragons taking on the Ranchi Royals. The Dragons cannot make the finals. The Royals, though, of just a point will secure them a second spot on the ladder.
3, 2, 1, let's play.
Whistle goes and Tom Bone gets this match underway. Just one more to come in the round robin, and that will be tomorrow night. And of course, if the Royals lose tonight, it will be interesting to see how many goals JSW Sulma would need to score against the SG Pipers to force their way into the four. But Lachlan Sharp, lovely pass into the circle, laid back off the post. It went. Has it gone in? It has indeed, and it's Mundy who gets the opener. Well, is that the fastest goal? Not quite. 28 seconds.
The Dragons just seem to have been caught napping in the defense. Just not sure what they were doing. But Mandeep, that I think is his 5th goal now, and he will be absolutely delighted. Great bit of work on the baseline and an acute test of angles for Mandeep. He just slotted home from pretty much a zero angle. And look at the Dragon defenders. All stood. Just couldn't believe that had gone into the goal. David Hart, a desperate attempt to keep it out, but not to be.
She came back off Van O's stick, didn't it, from Arajit Handel? But a brilliant finish from a really acute angle from Mundy. Again, it's a quick movement to the left-hand side, thrown into the air. Arajit Handel was under there, and it's a penalty corner. He'd taken up his position well, the defender then running back into his space. That's why they're high-fiving him.
Yeah, rightly so. A good aerial ball, had great accuracy, good elevation. And Arajit Handel was under the ball. Amit Roidas just backing up into him. And the Ranchi Royals with a 3rd penalty corner.
And Harendra Singh looking very, very happy at the moment. Manpreet goes to the baseline. This time Tom Bone is on the field of play. He's at the first battery. Arajit Handel is at the second. David Hart talking to the defenders behind the goal as they put the protective gear on, without reminding them of their jobs. It goes to Bone. Bone flicks powerfully, and it came back to Sharp, and in it goes. It's Tom Bone who gets to the 2nd rebound, and he adds to his tally. Well, the man just can't stop scoring.
Well, you just cannot keep him out of the game, can you? Tom Bone took the drag flick, followed up on the rebound, and slotted home over David Hart. There's the first flick onto Amit Roidas. A tomahawk fell loose for him, and ever so alert was Tom Bone over a falling David Hart. Ranchi Royals lead 2-0.
Rohidis scored us flown by as well. We've got 6.5 minutes left. Suresh Kakera has been pretty much a spectator of late, but he might be called into action now as the Dragons come into the circle, and it's a penalty corner that they've won. That's good work. So, first penalty corner for the Dragons.
Just against a run of play that was for the Dragons. Played into the D, and just played over the goal line, and the Dragons with their first penalty corner.
Harendra not happy at all, but good work by Adrohit to win a penalty corner for his team.
You definitely don't want to concede penalty corners like that when you have the game by the scuff of its neck.
Rohit Echo of the Odisha Naval Tata High Performance Centre comes out to Blake Govers. Blake Govers flicks, and it's gone straight through, and he's pulled the goal back, and that's no doubt why Harendra was annoyed.
Well, more often than not, a mistake in defense is going to cost you. And that is just what Blake Govers did on that penalty corner, going straight through the pads of Suraj Karkera. Dragons 2. Sorry, Dragons 1. And the Royals 2.
Rohidis again to Sander Devine. Salisbury's down the line, he just here's the short pass to him now. Salisbury to Craig. Craig sets off, looks to play it back. It's gone all the way across the circle. And now it's Blake Govers. Sharp is with him. Govers to the baseline. Still on the backhand, and it comes across and it's bobbled in. And the goal has been given. And it is going to be Selvam Karti, I think, that will claim it.
The Royals are reviewing this.
Serve?
Yes, Dikshit.
Yeah, wait. Going. Yeah, stay away. I have already gone. Ranchi Royals asking for dangerous play. Please check.
Okay, so we are looking for a dangerous play by the attacker.
Yeah.
I'll check.
I think they're saying the danger when it's probably played in by Govers. Good work by Blake Govers along the baseline here. Does he create danger when he just looks to lift it there? I'm not sure that's dangerous.
Well, it came off Karkera's glove, I thought. Well, there's no danger in that. Of Suraj Karkera, just fell nicely for Karthi and he just put it home.
Dikshit,
Yeah.
there is no clear reason to change your decision. It's a goal, and Royals lose their referral.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's, I think they've got that 100% right. Karti in the perfect place to pop this one home. Kera in front of his post, deflected it down, and Karti just pounced.
That's good work by Blake Govers yet again. You know, very composed he was. He was heckled down by 3 Ranchi defenders, but did well.
Amit carries it out of defence and stolen back again. This is Sharp. Sharp into the circle to Mandeep, and a penalty stroke has been given for the Royals.
What a game Lachlan Sharp has been having. He has been electric. Stole that ball, drove into the D, and for that nasty tackle, penalty stroke to the Royals.
The reaction from Mandeep said it all. So Tom Bone steps forward to take the penalty stroke. It'll be Bone against Princety. So you could say the king of the HIL at the moment, the goal scorer, leading goal scorer against Princety. Oh my word, did he flick that one right into the roof of the net.
Well, it's difficult to stop him from the penalty corner top of the tee. From that penalty spot area, it is even more challenging. The top right, not a chance whatsoever.
Princety went the right way, but just the height, the pace and the power, just too much. So the Royals have their lead back, and it came off, and Bone celebrates. Square it goes from Craig to Raheel again. He looks to dart infield, lifts it up. Touch from Sea-Watch, but it'll be a free hit to Salisbury, who was holding his ground. Salisbury, the man from Sheffield, dinks it onto the foot, penalty corner. Well played, Salisbury. There's a complaint from the Royals, but they don't have a referral.
Salisbury doing well. Bone is in a discussion, but nothing of the Salisbury. Quick start. Throw into the D and just playing it with a little reverse, finding the foot of Manpreet. Penalty corner to the Dragons.
I think there was talk that they were saying that was penalised for not being 5 metres, but certainly Salisbury rang about 6 or 7 metres with the ball. Anyway, it is a 5th penalty corner for the Dragons, and a really good chance for them. Govers and Amit Rohidis, they shift slightly to the left. It's Raheel. Tries to play it into the feet of Manpreet, and he's got another penalty corner for his side.
Did well under the circumstances, Raheel. I thought the injection was not to his liking. Just blocked it on his forehand side. But Mandeep has it's come off the wrist.
Wait, I'm talking to him. Uttam, tell him on. Go away. Go away. Wait. Wait. Sorry.
It would be a bully, but because the corner's still going, we've stopped play when we shouldn't have. So it has to be another PC. Yeah, that's the way. No, they didn't. No, it's when they stop it. We've stopped it unintentionally. So therefore, it's not their fault, not your fault. We go again. Yeah. No, but it doesn't matter. The PC's not over. It's got to go outside the dots. Yeah. Okay.
And that's fairly clear what has happened there. Zeke Newman explaining it to everybody. Some of them not liking it, understandably, the Royals. They're also going apparently too soon and stopping it when they shouldn't have. Blocked by Manpreet, there was no foot there. The whistle stopping it. Because the ball hadn't gone out of the dotted line, it will be another penalty corner. So we're just waiting there for the Royals players to put their protective gear back on, having all thrown it away. And Manpreet will be the last man to come around as Suraj Kakar gives a little dance. So Amit Rohidis again at the top of the circle with Blake Covers closest. It goes to Govers, who flicks and he scores again. And he gets it past Kakara. Again, it went straight down the middle.
The difference this time around was the pace and direction of the injection. Gave so much more time for Govers to go with the drag flick. And Kakara not a chance. 3 goals apiece with a little more than 7 to play in the last quarter.
Uttam holding it up on the 25 metres. We've got 20 seconds left now. Sander Devine, reverse stick into the circle. It goes deflected to Ephraim's. Ephraim's shot, but it's going to be a penalty corner. So a really good chance for the Dragons to finish on a winning note if they can convert this penalty corner.
Harinder obviously a little disappointed at the moment. The ball played into the D, just not able to keep it down, and finding the fourth penalty corner to the Dragons.
Well, again, there was a good advantage played by the umpire there, because before the ball came to Ephraim's, it was lifted up off the stick of the defender, but it was brought under control by Ephraim's and the umpire let play go. So Blake Govers will line up at the first battery. Amit Rohidis alongside him. Uttam just off to the right. Govers saved this time by Kakara. The two players collide, played in again, deflected towards goal. Well, Govers was in the ideal place, or was it Ephraim's? And it's gone wide of the mark, so we are headed for a shootout. Now the final score here, Accord Tamil Nadu Dragons 3, Ranchi Royals 3. The music stops. The hooter goes and Vishnukant sets off. Princeton comes to his penalty spot. Vishnukant turns his back and he's missed the target that time. Tried to go with a reverse stick, long way wide. Nathan Ephraim's it will be for the Dragons. Ephraim's goes off to the right. Was there a touch from Kakara, but he's turned him well. Nathan Ephraim's pops that one into the goal. 1-0 to the Dragons. Here he goes again. Yashdeep this time goes to take it early. Wow, did he hit that one well.
Pretty much decided what he wanted to do on that. Just went into the D and laid it up beautifully from the top of the circle, off the stick, into the goal.
So now Blake Govers steps forward to try and keep the lead for the Dragons. Govers against Kakara. He looks to take it early, but that was just a bluff. Turns his back now, tries to spin, and
cross goal. It went and Blake Govers. Just brought Corquera on his feet. Moved him to the right. Then off the upright into the goal.
I thought it hit the upright, and then the angle we were on, couldn't quite tell. It's Manpreet now to keep the Royals alive. Manpreet sets off. Princedeep comes. He took it early. He's going to get a second bite, but he puts it into the netting behind the goal. So Manpreet misses. It is now 2-1.
Tried to catch him from the top of the tee, but straight Princedeep and on the follow-up, high over the goal post.
As Princedeep was the hero in the Junior World Cup in the shootout in the quarterfinals v Belgium. Uttam now sets off. Uttam to beat Corquera, stretches him wide, and that was really well played by the little man. Doesn't have the longest reach, but he took it wide and managed to get it in.
Yeah, for someone so short like Uttam, this has been referred.
I've given a goal. The defender is asking that there was obstruction from the attacker before the shot. Can you have a look for me, please?
Yeah, I will check.
Thank you.
So looking for an obstruction from Uttam before he shoots. Well, the goalkeeper's put his hand in the back, gives him a bit of a shove. I can't see anything wrong with that.
Nothing at all. Just spun him one way and then slotted home.
Zeke,
Yes.
there is no clear reason to change your decision. It's a goal, and they lose their referral.
Uttam. So now it is Van Oost against Princedeep. Van Oost must score or the Dragons win the shootout. Van Oost goes one way, pops it in, so they're still alive, the Royals, at the moment.
And that was just put it below Princedeep. Made it look so easy, just pulled him one side, and as he came to the ground, just tipped it below him.
So now it will be Tom Craig against Uttam. It's not against Uttam, what am I talking about? Against Soros Corquera. So Craig can seal the bonus point victory for the Dragons. Long wait for Tom Craig. Corquera has now stepped off his line. He's just been told to get back and asked if he's ready. Hooter goes. Craig lopes into the circle, and he squeezed it in at the post, and so it is a bonus point for the Dragons. 4 from 4 for them in the shootout. Once again, they've picked up the bonus point, but unfortunately 4 draws means that they cannot go through. David Hart, what a lovely picture, him congratulating Princedeep. Here was the final goal from Tom Craig. Pulled Corquera wide and then just squeezed it right in the bottom corner. And shared the congratulations with the goalkeeper for the Dragons. All tied up in a draw, 1 point each, and then a bonus point from the shootout for the Dragons. Just shaking hands. There was a little bit of needle in the game, but it's all forgotten now that the hooter has gone for the end of the match. So the final score, 3-3 in normal time. The Dragons pick up a bonus point, 4-2 in the shootout.